Everybody, Noah from Urban Digs here, hoping to teach you how to set up search alerts for all of your clients or just yourself, just to keep track of the market, become an expert in a certain area, whatever, a certain building. There are basically three main ways that people want to set up alerts. Number one, they want to set up searches for their buyers. And number two, they want to set up searches or alerts for buildings. And number three is they want to set up searches and alerts for keyword searches, like say fireplaces or rooftop terraces or something like that. So let me just go and show you how this works. I want to use my search interface on Urban Digs for setting up a search for buyer clients. So let's just do an example here. In this case, my buyer is looking between 700,000 and $1 million. And let's say he's looking for a 2-bedroom and I'm going to say 1.5 bath. And let's just go all Upper East Side. And he wants a co-op because he wants to keep his transaction costs lower. So he knows there's not many condos. So we're going to just stick it to that. Okay. Here's my search for this buyer. I can see there's 20 results. And there's two ways to save the search. All right. I could save this without the client in Urban Digs by clicking this and just adding a label. And I could say this is for Jane Doe. Or I could save the search by picking a client that I have in the system already. And what's good about that is if you click using a client in Urban Digs, it's going to ask you, do you want to save this search and not share it with the client, or do you want to share it? So you could do both of these options. Let's say I want to just save the search. Okay. I could now X out and vet this listing that is now saved for Katie Marino. It will now give me daily alerts for me, just for me, and it's going to remain that way until I click this button that says share with Katie Marino when I'm ready to share this search. And let's say I want to do that right now. I click it, and now I just started the sharing process. So you have that distinction between saving a search and sharing a search. Okay, so that's how you share and save with your buyer clients. Now let's go to use case scenario 2. You want to set up alerts inside a building. Okay, you utilize the tool feature only in buildings. And to get to this, by the way, I just opened my advanced search options that are right here. And we have all these different search options. And I enter in my building. In this case, I want to do 221 West 17th Street. All right, you type in the whole address and you click the building from the autocomplete, and that's going to tell the search interface that you only want search results from that building. And let's say you want closed results. Okay, you could set up anything you want. You could set up active listings, contract signed, but in this case, I want new closings. Okay, I click on search. It will show you how many closings there are, but you want to click on this button right here that says save without client, and that will let you label your new search and set up an alert. So I'm going to call this Dorian Solds. Okay, and that's how you do that. It's as simple as that. It's now done. All of these saved searches are in my saved searches section. And let's just do one last thing by keyword. Use case number 3 is by keyword. You click advanced search options. You go to our description keywords panel. And let's say you want to look for wood burning, fireplace. Okay, and you have a client that just wants you to do a wood burning fireplace. He has $2 million to spend and he wants a doorman. Let's do a search and let's see where we're at. We got 134, save without client, and we're going to call this Fireplace Joe. And every single day, you're going to get new listing alerts for all of these different clients, and I'll show you how that's going to look. All of those searches are now saved in your search section. Here's Fireplace Joe. Here's the Dorian sold. Here's Katie Marino that I shared. And if you want to see what the daily alerts look like, this is what the email looks like. That's going to separate all of the new alerts that day for the client or for the actual alert that you set up for the building or for the fireplace or whatever descriptive keywords you have. There it is on Urban Digs. Set up your search alerts. Do it now. You're going to love it. Have a great day.